Welcome in, welcome in. Hopefully everyone's having a good night tonight.
Can't nobody tell me nothing. Made it through the rain, I turn nothing into something. No more dealing with their assumptions. Cause I do what I gotta do and I know, can't nobody do it like me. All they do is
Gonna be sending our link out there. What up, Josh? Welcome in, brother. Appreciate you stopping in. Saw that you were here a little bit earlier before the stream actually started. I appreciate you coming through. We're gonna be at Japan tonight for the Road to Glory. What up, Shay? Welcome in, brother. Appreciate you stopping in. Appreciate you stopping in. Have you heard anything about the F1 24 beta? Apparently, this year we will be able to turn off ERS in a race to harvest more energy throughout the race. At least that's what I heard. Hopefully you heard what I just said, because it's pretty crazy to me, honestly. Pretty crazy to me. Yeah, I agree. It's pretty cool. Should add to a more of should add more dynamic to the races, which is good. Alright. Ready to sit down here. Welcome, Eric. What up? How you doing today, brother? Appreciate you stopping by. Thank you for coming back. Cut it off right before the beat drops. Welcome in, welcome in. I do appreciate everyone stopping in. Today's been pretty good, honestly. Appreciate you for asking, Eric. It was a pretty chill day. Unfortunately, I did not get a code for F1 24. So I don't think we will be participating in the beta. So I will just be going based off what I hear. But from what I've heard, the handling model is a little bit stiffer than this year, and the engine sounds are a little bit different. And like I said just now, in the race now you are able to turn off your ERS so you can harvest more energy throughout the race. That's all I know for now. Hopefully more comes out, but we will see, of course. Alright, here we go. We got the fourth best car. We're going to jump into it straight away. Those of you who are new to this is going to be episode 8. We are 4 races away from the season end. We're sitting 13 points ahead of our teammate. P9 in the driver's standings, P5 in the constructors. It's going to be a close battle with Aston. We're 24 points ahead. So far, we have the better car, thankfully, so that will help us a lot. We're going to keep the same engine here at Japan and hope for no disasters. We'll do this minor downforce. Get it on before the race. That'll be pretty huge. Also, I think this weight redistribution could be good just before the race. I think that's going to be all for us. Welcome, Josh. Appreciate you stopping in, brother. I appreciate you stopping in.
We've had the new parts come through the fabrication process. We'll have them with us for the next Grand Prix. Thanks for stepping in.
I'll take the resource points. We already have a good engine. Maybe we can use those ERS, those points we just got to get. We'll throw on durability. Throw on 2 durability upgrades. You accepted my friend request. My EA was the one you accepted. Yeah, see, I thought it was. I do need to accept that friend request. Thank you for reminding me, Josh. That is the leader so far from what I've learned of the CRL division, the league that I am going to be taking part in. Alright, back into it. Alright, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4 upgrades coming in before the Japanese Grand Prix. We're hoping for all 4 greens. We're going to start off here. We're episode 8, round 13, episode 8. Here we go. 1 green. That's a good start. Good start.
Our new parts have completed without issue. They'll be on the car ready for the
Another
next
green.
race weekend.
2 more greens. That's huge. Alright, we still have the 4th best car. We are a little bit better than Aston. Luckily, we are going into the race with all high morale across the board because all of our parts went through. We'll keep it balanced tires. We'll go ahead and jump into the race weekend. Alright, so like always, our plan is going to be normal. We're going to do our practice 1 session. Then we'll jump over to quali, and then we are going to do the race.
Okay, I need your attention. The tech regulations are changing. There's a risk some of our hard work will be undone, so we need to mitigate it. As soon as you can, I want you to look at the developments we have and tell us what areas you want to invest in protecting.
12 parts in aero, 5 parts in the powertrain unit. It's a pretty big tech overhaul. I'm not gonna lie. We could easily save the engine. We still have the fastest engine, so we could probably take the hit in the engine side. But we definitely need to save the aero department if we can. But of course, we probably won't last this season until the next game cycle. So that's why we were so focused on our upgrades this season. We're going to check our difficulty. We're going to keep it at 108 for now. We'll double check to see if we have any problems for that or not. Hopefully that will be good enough. Like I said, though, we're going to do our practice 1 session, then we'll do quali, and then we will jump into the race. Hopefully we can hammer some things out in practice 1, because this is my first race of the day, so we're going to throw a setup on, and we will
I've had a chat with the R&D team about the new
jump
parts,
into
and
a
we're
race.
happy that they've been integrated into the car okay. With any luck, you'll be able to feel the improvement, so go and give them a try.
We're going to increase. Actually, we should probably keep the tire pressures the same for now. Just see how they react. This is practice, so I forgot what we were doing there. Alright, we'll throw maybe about 8 laps of fuel in the car. And then we'll do our race strategy. We'll go ahead and do a drive out, just so we can get a little bit comfortable.
Take a few laps to get the tires up to temp and get
Like I
yourself
said,
in
I
the
do
zone.
appreciate everyone stopping by tonight. We're here at episode 8, round 13 at the Japanese Grand Prix. If this is your first time stopping by, we are on 108 difficulty. If it seems like that's too little and we're moving too much through the field in practice, we can of course turn it up. When are you doing open lobbies next? Josh, we were doing open lobbies last night. I don't know if you missed it or not, unfortunately, but I will be doing open lobbies again next week, probably on Tuesday. Haven't necessarily nailed it down, but if you're asking for one, especially since you missed yesterday, we can probably do one. So that way you can get into a couple lobbies with us. I was talking yesterday at the end of the stream. I am thinking of adding a day of stream in the morning. I was either thinking Wednesday or Saturday morning. I do think it's probably going to be Saturday, just because I'm going to end up league racing on that day, and most people will be able to have free time from their schedule, whether or not it be work or school. Either way. First lap in practice here. Let's see what we can get going. A little bit squirrely on the exit. It's alright. Use a little bit of ERS. Alright. I mean, that lap just killed us. That was our fault, honestly. No one else to blame there. We were losing a little bit more time than I would have liked, so I was just trying to play it a little bit risky, maybe. Either way, we push on. Still got plenty of time. Setup does feel decent for now. Use a little bit of ERS there. That's better. We're still losing time. Obviously not ideal. Probably throw the brake bias a little bit forward right there. We're gonna have to be on the limit here to break the time. We are gonna have to use a little bit of ERS every single lap. We're gonna keep pushing. We didn't lose nearly as much time there. I need to stay in 7th gear. Well, that was a better entry to that corner, but a little bit of a worse exit than we've had. It's alright, we can make up time. That's not what we need. I haven't seen any F1 streams in a long time. Baller HD, appreciate you for stopping by, brother. Welcome in. We stream F1 every Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. Potentially Saturday starting next week as well. But I appreciate you stopping by. F1's on my main game, so if you like an F1 stream, of course, you can always stop by here and we'll be live those days of the week, same time every day. We went a little bit deep there, but it's alright. It's alright. There we go. I need to stay in 7th gear there. Oh, no chance. No chance we invalidate. Alright, stay in 7th gear. Stay in 7th gear. That's pretty good. Alright, we can't do that in the race, obviously. Because we will light our back tires up. Looking like some decent laps. I know we used 2 flashbacks there. We're gonna go no flashbacks in the race. At least that's the goal. So whatever happens, happens. I do think
Pitting this lap then. Come into the pits at the end of this lap.
that they're gonna try and put me out on these same tires again. Keep shifting up into 8th there. I think it's just to protect the gearbox, honestly. In fact, I'm free on weekends, Josh says. Well, that's even better news, Josh. Most of the streams on Saturday are probably going to be league races. I don't know if we're going to do open lobbies on Saturdays. Just depends, honestly. But either way. Also, if you're on YouTube, make sure you're hitting me with some emojis if you're in the vertical stream or the horizontal stream. If you're in the horizontal stream, just hit it with the like button. You know what to do on YouTube. Helps the algorithm, push it to other channels. I appreciate everyone. Appreciate all the love. If you're on Twitch and you haven't already, make sure you hit the follow button. You'll be notified every time we go live. And if you have an Amazon account linked to your Twitch account and you have a little blue crown, you're speeding. You need to slow it down. If you have a little blue crown next to your name on Amazon, on Twitch, you get a free Prime sub every month. Make sure you hit me with one of them. What up, Zwelly? How you doing? What up, Christoph? What's my wheel called? I have a Logitech G923 bundle. That's also the pedal set I have is the bundle from the Logitech G923. Something fancy. It's just a like intro to sim racing, pretty much. Appreciate you guys for stopping by. Zwello, welcome in. First time I've seen your name. First time chatting in the channel. Hopefully you're having a good day. Christoph, hopefully that answers your question. If you want a recommendation, if that's what you were asking, I wouldn't get the Logitech in my opinion, but that's just because I think that there's better options. And you can get more for your more bang for your buck.
Okay, let's go.
With other options. But that's just my opinion. I appreciate that as well. Mad love. W's Welly in the chat, hitting me with the sub. Just in case you weren't here, we are live every Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday, 5 to 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I don't know what time it is for you or where you're located. That's something else we can get. Let me know where you guys are tuning in from. I'm located in the Midwest in Ohio, United States. We've got some people in New York here. I know we've got some people in Indiana here. Stay off the racing line for a second. Let's get out of the way. What would be better value for money? In my opinion, Christoph, I think your best value for your money is a Moza R5 bundle. It's a direct drive wheel, so it gives you a little bit more feel for if you potentially get serious about anything, even if you want to just get better feeling of the cars, no matter what game you're playing, even if it's not F1. And the pedal system that the Moza has also I think is just a little bit nicer, with the build quality coming in a little bit better than Logitech. And I believe it's only $100 more brand new, and the amount that you get for that money is just unmatched in my opinion. And if Moza was around when I started sim racing, I definitely would have had a Moza. But if I could go back and start it again, I would go and get the Moza now. Do you like Gran Turismo 7? I've never played 7. I've used to play Gran Turismo a lot when I was younger. Unfortunately, I'm pretty sure that Gran Turismo is one of those PlayStation exclusives. So I would have to have a PS5 to be able to enjoy it. And I don't have a PS5. But I've always liked the Gran Turismo series. Alright, we're going to try and save a little bit of time. I have to use a lot of ERS. Try and save our time here. Probably only going to go green on the tires. That's okay though. Thanks for your answer. Good night from Austria. Welcome, Christoph. I appreciate you for stopping in. Have a good night, man. Get some sleep. We can plug and play in PS4 and PS5. I don't have either one right now, unfortunately. Isn't there meant to be a free trial for F1 24? It's not a free trial, Josh. It's a closed beta. And you have to get codes from EA for it. And I didn't get a code, so I won't be participating in the closed beta. There's 3 weekends, 3 different sessions. This weekend is one of the sessions that is available. But if you want to learn more and more comes out on the stream that I don't know, of course, jump on the Reddit and get on the F1 game community, and you'll find news there. But it's not a free trial. I'm sure there will be. Lauren with the bit. W Lauren in the chat. That's my woman. I love her.
Confirmed, we'll receive you at the end of this lap.
How do you get the code? You have to sign up on EA's website. And like I said, you have to be selected to get it.
Stopping this lap. Okay, practice program over. That's all we need for now, so return to the garage as soon as you can.
Okay, we were speeding again apparently. But yeah, Josh, you have to sign up on EA's website. I think it's like ea.com or playtest.ea.com. And you can just enter your email there, and if you get the code, it'll be in your email and you can just plug it in on your platform. If you don't get the code, then you just have to wait. Yeah, though, Swelly, I don't know if PC can play. Oh, we gotta stretch real quick. I don't know if PC can play. We got a redeemer for 250 channel points. We gotta hit a stretch. I'll just wait for it to come out, says Josh. Not a bad idea. Zwelly, though, I don't think that PC can play Gran Turismo. I think it's literally only a PlayStation exclusive. I love internet because I am French and I can speak to you. It's incredible. It gives me English lessons. Well, I'd love to learn some French. Especially trying to get better at F1. I feel like the more languages that I know, the better traversed I can be. Yeah, it's just for play. Yeah, that's what I thought. But I only have a PC, so I haven't been able to play Gran Turismo for a long time.
We're testing fuel management
All right, we're
here,
gonna
so
back
try
out.
to lift and coast going into the corners. Don't be too aggressive on the power, but remember, you still have to beat the minimum lap time.
All right, we've got a little bit of wear on the engine. It's expected. Let's get it going. Lauren with another bit. W Lauren in the chat. Spoiling me tonight. Can't even keep it on the circuit there. We've got 2 cars inbound. We're gonna have to try and restart this practice program because obviously that spin put us off. Should I get a wheel since I'm good on controller? It's around Monaco. I mean, if you have money for a wheel, I do think that getting a wheel enhances the experience. Monaco's a hard track. Agree. I mean, it is a very hard track. I think that even if you don't practice there, it's gonna be one of the harder tracks on the game, regardless of what you try and do. But I think if it's in your budget, getting a wheel would definitely enhance your experience. And I'd say probably maybe a month into... I knew that was going to happen. I think that if you continue YouTube, you will succeed. To be honest, I thought you had more than 200 spectators. I'm guessing you mean subs. Good level of conduct, good decor, everything is just perfect. Continue. Hey, Zwelly, I appreciate that, man. Much love. I appreciate that. You have no idea how much that means. Tried to save it with the flashback, but we've sat here too long. All good. We push on. Eric, if you have money for a wheel, I would recommend getting one. You would definitely be faster over time. I think after 3 or 4 weeks, you would be a lot faster than what you are on controller, because the control is just unmatched in terms of the braking and the gas. I think those are the 2 biggest things, because you can't really control those things on a trigger. So, but if it's not in your budget, if you're already fast enough on a controller, just keep the controller. But if you have money and you enjoy it, I don't see why not, because not only will you be a little bit faster in F1, but if you do play any other games, like if you play WRC Rallycross, or if you play give me 1 second, Zwelly. I'll read that chat in just a moment. Really need to lock this lap in. Which for 220... Are you asking which wheel for 220? Because I don't think that the translation is a one-for-one in terms of pricing. And the pricing in the U.S. market is a little bit different than it is in the European market, just because it's so much more relevant in the European market. But I think, I mean, for 220, you could probably get a good Thrustmaster. You could probably get you a good Thrustmaster set.
Okay, that's the test over, but I'm afraid we didn't get what we needed. We're going to have to run it again.
Yeah, I mean, the Logitech set is good. I've had mine for 3 years. I have the G923, so it has like 5 more buttons than the G29. Either one, they're both the same. Pretty much, they're gear-driven wheels. The pedals are like plastic slash... I don't even really know what to call them, honestly. But I've had mine for 3 years. It's done me good. I've never had a problem with it besides recently. Online, sometimes I have problems with the gears, but other than that, I don't seem to have any other problems. The only thing I would say is that if it's your first wheel and that's all you have money for, go for it, especially if it's not going to break your bank. But if you already know that you like sim racing, or if you're already into the
session has drawn to a close,
games of sim racing and so many of those titles, I honestly think that another $100, $200 to get a Thrustmaster or the Moza is just so much better, because the compatibility in the future is better from the Moza and the Thrustmaster, and the build quality is better just off the jump. Alright, we go P12 on our practice. Pretty much the same time as our teammate. I have a feeling he was sandbagging. I live with my mom and dad, so I'm going to get it when I move out of the house, and the only time I can afford it. It's when I will have a job. Understood, Eric. If that's the case, especially since you will likely have time to save up, I would definitely recommend just finding out whatever you think is going to be best for your interests, whether that be strictly F1 or a full wheel or F1 wheel or whatever it is. Whatever your full interests are, I would say find that and just go to that setting. But here we are. Practice 1 done. We finished P12. Bringing some decent progress points. ZZ, welcome in, brother. Appreciate you stopping in. First time I've seen your name. First time chatter. I don't know if this is the first time you've seen a stream, but I appreciate you stopping in. I don't know if that's 2 different accounts, but I appreciate it. Welcome in. I'll call you ZZ. I think this is Zwelly making multiple accounts, and if that's the case, dog, that's mad appreciated. Unfortunately, I don't know how legal that is. Andre fan, welcome in, brother. First time chatting. Keep the count going on the YouTube stream. Might as well. Keep the count going. Alright, here we go. We're going to jump ahead a little bit of time. let the track wear in. We'll drive out, warm the tires up, see if we can't set a lap. All right, here we go. Got about
Right,
10 minutes
car's
to
ready.
go.
Let's get it out there.
We're keeping it going on the YouTube stream. Appreciate everyone stopping in tonight. We're here round 13, episode 11. I'm gonna end up pulling out of the way of these cars because one of these is my teammate. My teammate's sitting P9 right now. Zwelly, I appreciate that, dog. Mad love. You didn't have to do all that, but it is very much appreciated. Every single one counts. Understandable. Hope you have a good night. Appreciate you for stopping in. Make sure you hit that bell. You'll be notified every time we go live, so that way you don't miss another stream. I appreciate it as well. You have a good night, man. Get some rest. Alright, our ICE is getting pretty worn. I appreciate that as well. Yeah, I don't plan on stopping anytime soon, man. All that support just means I'm going to keep pushing even harder. Let's lock in. Here we go. First banker lap, Q1. We're trying to get something out of it. We'll lock up there. What up, F1 boy? Welcome to the Twitch stream. Welcome back. You're in the Twitch and the YouTube stream. Mad love to you. We'll see where we're at. It's not looking good right now. P16.
Okay, we've only got 1 lap of fuel remaining.
Made sure I didn't miss your stream today. I appreciate that, F1 boy. I
Okay, we can
found
take
your
this
account,
lap.
and then when I tried to react to the videos that you made, I couldn't find your account again. I am gonna have to say that it was probably banned, unfortunately. I might be wrong, but you'll have to let me know about that. So we're gonna have to come out again. Obviously, How are you today? I'm doing pretty good, man. I appreciate you for asking. No offense to you and everybody who's watching, but no one has money nowadays. Hey, listen, Eric, I get it. You'd be surprised how many people are still pretty good, even in this economy. And also, like I said earlier, in Europe, it's a different market for sim racing than it is in the United States. and it's a lot more relevant over there, so the prices are a little bit
Right,
more
let's have you in at the
reasonable.
end of this lap, please.
And some people just sell a lot of their secondhand stuff because they have so much stuff. Again, I'm not saying that everyone should just go buy a wheel, because I know that that's not what everyone's wallet's capable of. Trust me, if I had the money to buy everyone a wheel, I would. If I had the money to buy myself a wheel, I would. But I get it. I do get it. F1 boy, to answer your question, I'm doing pretty good today, man. It's been a chill day. Just hanging out with my woman and my daughter. Went and picked up my son from school, hung out with the kids for a little bit before the stream, and then got everything ready. Alright, so our teammates sitting P9. We're 5/10ths back off of our teammate. We're first in the speed trap, so we must be running a pretty... Our setup's effective down the straights, but it's not so effective in the corner, so we're losing some time in the S's. But that's alright. We're gonna peel off a little bit of time.
Okay, that's all the checks.
We'll come out on our new
complete, so we're ready to
tires. Hopefully we can get some improvement, get through to Q2, and we'll deal with our misfortunes then. Unfortunately, I just don't think that we can get very good one-lap pace in this Lamborghini. We've not had very good qualifying sessions as of late. Verstappen's down P18 right now. I refuse to believe that that's truly Max Verstappen. We're gonna let him pass. We're only gonna have time for one set lap, so it's gonna have to be a perfect lap. It's that or we're out. You should raise your front wing a little. I was thinking about it, to be honest, but I've got a wheel, but I don't use it because I'm not very good on the steering wheel. See, exactly. Someone like Josh, they have their wheel, but they don't like it because they just don't feel like they can get comfortable on it. So he might be willing to part with it on a good deal. You never know. You never know, Eric. Alright, we'll give Verstappen his space. Let him start his lap. 36 is quite low around here. I mean, yeah, I believe you. The only thing is with raising the front wing, if I can't raise the rear wing as well, I think that I'll just end up spinning the car. Because now we're in Parc Ferme, and I can't change the rear wing. I can only change the front wing. Either way, we push on. Stay in 7th gear here. There we go. That was perfect. We just lost all of our time that we gained. Not great. Not looking good for us right now.
Okay, tyres have collected some marbles. Grip will be...
Heard a 10 wing gap's fine before you notice a ton of understeer. I run 42, 32. And don't oversteer much around here. Maybe we turn the wing up a little bit. I mean, we already out of qualifying. So we've just got the race to make moves. We're sitting P17. If we wouldn't have invalidated there, we probably could have made it through to Q2. All we needed was a 10th improvement. I'm pretty sure we were on 2/10 improvement. We had 7/10 in our pocket, but we fumbled it, so we'll see where our teammate can qualify. Hopefully we can get a good race. We'll turn our wing up a little bit just on Shay's recommendation. If things go bad, we'll blame it on Shay. No, I'm just kidding. Appreciate everyone stopping by. If you're here and you haven't already, make sure you drop a follow. If you're on Twitch and if you're on YouTube, make sure you hit the sub button and click that bell. Tried running 43-32 and I couldn't keep the car from spinning. We're going to turn the wing up a little bit, not a bunch, because we still need our straight line speed. Because without our straight line speed, we will be hurt. Alright, let's go ahead and save these parts real quick. Saved 4 parts right there in 1 weekend. That's not bad. Need to go for dinner. Eric, I appreciate you stopping by, man. Have a good night. Hopefully your dinner's good. Come back by when you get done with dinner if you can. So no more than 41 for you. Yeah, for sure. I won't be turning it up to 41. I was thinking 39 maybe. We just turned it up to 39, see what that rocks. Is this career mode? Formula, this is because your rear's 31, right? Yes, Shay, 31 on the wing. Formula, this is career mode. This is a driver career mode. The livery is modded for Lamborghini to go over the Williams car. So this is just a road to glory for if Lamborghini was to take over Williams. I appreciate you asking the question, though. Welcome in. Also, if you're on the YouTube stream, make sure you're dropping some emojis. All the love means everything, and the more you drop some emojis, the more it drops to some other channels, so the more we can be discovered. All the love is appreciated.
Welcome along.
We'll see what our
This
grid here is, and then we'll jump into it.
Dating right back to 1962 when it was first opened. Will more history be written here today at the Japanese Grand Prix?
Josh, honestly, in my opinion, I think that you should use your wheel. It's going to take probably 3 weeks to get used to it, man. Like 3 weeks to actually get comfortable and get up to the speed of where your controller is. Maybe even 4, depending on the person. But I promise you, once you get comfortable, you can get faster on the wheel than you are on a controller. I promise. Alright, let's jump into the grid.
Lando Norris put in a fantastic lap yesterday, and he'll start from pole position. And Lewis Hamilton completes the front row.
Steal for the McLaren. Getting a proper F1 wheel for my birthday.
Oscar Piastri, Leclerc, Verstappen, Sainz, Perez.
See where our teammate is.
Fernando Alonso, Gasly, Albon.
Teammate P11, just out of Q2. Not a bad showing for him.
Joe, the Professor.
We're gonna be P17.
Ricardo and Nico.
Yeah, Josh, if you're getting a real like a actual F1 wheel, even if it's just the rim style, I definitely think that you should get comfortable on the wheel before you start doing that. All right, we are at the back of the grid. I think we should finish the race on the softs, honestly. We'll see what we can do there. We're going to go like 19 and a half laps. We'll change our front wing. We'll put it at 39 just to be careful. Increase our rear tire pressure by 1 click. Drop our front tire pressure by 1 click. When I got my first wheel, I was horrible, and it took me about a month to get fully comfortable, said Shay. Exactly. See, that's proof right there. I don't know exactly how long it took me to get comfortable, but like I said, I want to say it was probably 2 or 3 weeks. I mean, I was already a little bit comfortable just driving, but after about 3 or 4 weeks, you will be faster than you are on a controller, promise. All right, here we are, round 13, Japanese Grand Prix, episode 8. Lamborghini here, roaring in Japan, starting with 19 and a half laps. We're going on the medium tires. We're going either medium soft or medium to hard, depending on how the race settles out. We're starting P17. We've got 19 laps to go. And we're going to go ahead and jump into it. Took me like 3 or 4. I was lapping better than controller. Formula says it took him like 3 or 4 weeks, and he was lapping better than he was on controller. Josh, all you have to do is just get over the uncomfortableness, and I promise you will get faster. All right, here we go. 5 red lights. We're underway. Trying to stay damage free. It's throwing me offline a little bit. Almost lost the car. We did lose the car. All right, here we go. All right, we got rid of K-Mag. We just need to lock in.
Okay,
Okay.
listen, don't worry about it, mate.
All right, this is the last flashback. Whatever happens, happens. We'll go from here. No more flashbacks. Whatever happens, happens. We're going true race.
Are you
Well,
okay? That was a big one.
I
Confirm
lied.
You're okay, please.
I can't take that. We're just going to jump to a restart, honestly. Those of you who are still here, I apologize. We're going to drop the wing. 38. Everything else is the same. All right, here we go. Take 2 at Japanese Grand Prix. No, we're not going to blame that one on Shay. That was our fault. Almost wing damage there. We're just going to have to try and stay in the pack. Not use a whole bunch of ERS. What up, Remy? Welcome in, brother. Down to race in Texas. Potentially, depending on how much time I have after this race. And if Shay's willing, I mean, if Shay doesn't want to, we can just get a 1v1. If that's what you want to do. But yeah, after this race, I'm down. We can definitely get into it. Appreciate you stopping by. Looks like someone is slowing the pack down a little bit. They are on the better tire right now, so fighting with some of them is not a good idea. But of course, we don't want to fall out of the DRS range. Got a little bit closer there. I think maybe I need to stay in 5th gear there. That way I can get a little bit more on the power. I don't want to waste all of our ERS. I am trying to save it. Maybe I'll go for a move here.
Nice move. Good job. Okay, DRS.
Not a bad one.
This lap. You can use it when you're within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
Still losing a little bit of time in the S's. I think that might just be me, honestly. We're going to try and lock in. Obviously, we know there's some corners where we can catch up a decent amount of time. Fifth gear seemed a little bit better there. We will get DRS down the back straight. Looks like it's Mercedes 1-2 right now. We're having a hard time right now. I don't know if the tire pressure is wrong. Or what, but luckily we didn't pick up any damage there. We're still moving.
Right, we need to get past here. Use overtake. Use overtake.
I think maybe the hard tire is the call. Maybe we jump to the hard tire, see if we can't roll something there. I mean, we're struggling right now. Dinner was good. It was chicken parm. Eric, you ate fast, brother. Appreciate you coming back. Chicken parm sounds pretty good. I think we're going to be struggling this race. Think we're going to be struggling this race. No, it's not your fault, Shay. It's honestly just me, brother. Even if I would have kept the wings the same, I still would be losing time to them in certain straights. And honestly, ever since I started upgrading, just blame everything on me. I'm not going to do that, dude. It was an entire chicken breast. Well, Eric, it sounds like you're eating good, brother. I swear it's just like the more I upgrade this car, the worse it gets, in my opinion. But that's probably just placebo. Shay said, ooh, chicken. It was chicken parm. Alright, their tires have to be somewhat close to going off. Unfortunately, I don't think we have a chance at points here.
We're slowly gaining on the car in front. Try to keep up this momentum.
We're going to switch to the hard tires because
Pitting this lap then. Come into the pits at the end of this lap.
obviously we're struggling on these mediums. Maybe an undercut gets us a little bit of positions. Should I get a wheel with real buttons on an F1 wheel? I mean, Josh, honestly, ultimately, brother, it all depends on your budget. I would say start with your budget.
That looked bad. Are you alright? Let me know you're okay.
Start with your budget first. I have to eat lots of protein for football. No, Eric, I understand that, brother. Ultimately, Josh, though, if you have the money for it, I would say get one. If you don't have the money for it,
Confirmed, this lap.
You can be fast on a wheel, on a controller, I mean. Budget's quite big, Josh says.
Okay, go, go, go.
I mean, that's
Perfect
pretty
job on
vague,
the turn
honestly.
in there, mate. Looks like a
But
nice stop time. We're happy with
if
that one.
if the budget was,
Okay, stay clear of the white line.
if we're
on the
talking
exit. You'll
just
receive a penalty
for
dangerous driving if you cross onto the track.
the wheel and the pedals, if the budget's around $1,000, I would go and upgrade to a Moza. If it's north of $1,000, I would look at getting like a R9 and like a Moza R9 and like a FSR formula wheel. I found one for 151 euros or 346 euros.
Come on.
Well, with secondhand equipment, you have to be really careful. That's all I would say. Make sure it works for one. And R12 with SFR wheel, CRP pedals is my dream right now, says Shay. Yeah, I don't know exactly how much that exact kit would be. Probably about $2,000. I think someone had a spin. I think Yuki spun off the track. Looking on Amazon. Yeah, Josh, even still, you have to make sure that it's a reputable seller, for one, and for two, what are you talking about? Are you talking about Logitech, or are you talking about Moza? Thrustmaster.
Okay, gap ahead is 3.7 seconds.
It's going to be tough.
Car ahead's coming to fit the mediums. Car ahead now running medium tyres.
I don't know if we're going to be able to do anything. Shay says $1,700 for the kit for R12 FSR wheel and CRP pedals. Josh says, I don't know, to be honest. Honestly, Josh, as long as you can make sure that it's a reputable seller and they have reviews of either selling the same product or similar products, you can usually trust it.
Okay, you're now in P17.
We've made up some spots with the undercut. Not doing that move though. And you know, a 1K cockpit would be nice. Very true, Shay. Very true, my friend. Tire pressure seems decent for now. We are probably going to lose this spot.
3.4 seconds.
Our only chance really here is a safety car. Or something crazy happening. Maybe a red flag. That was a pretty good S section. Still looking like a bad race. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Remy, if you're still here, it looks like we're gonna have plenty of time for some races. We did break the 1 second to Kevin. Still not looking like we can really make any time up here.
Trailing our teammate by 12.8 seconds.
Need to practice Coda for tomorrow. Yeah, we can do a couple races. I'm always down. I don't know if Shay wants to join us. Almost lost the car twice there. Honestly, go for Sim Magic if you're thinking of R12. Lauren drops another bit. Top gifter of the night, Lauren. Gonna try to get my friend into the stream. Eric, appreciate that, brother.
Okay, gaps of the
Remy
car
redeems
ahead
a
is
stretch
4.1
mid-race.
seconds.
We'll hit it on the next. We'll hit it on this turn. Right down the straight. I've got a AAAR Lambo career just like you. That's sick, brother. Remy, how have you been using your new pedals, or are you still using the Logitech set? Meanwhile, me on an R9 with a GT Omega wheel stand. Yeah, LOL. I'm sat in first place at the minute. Eric, Josh, that's great to hear, brother. What AI are you running on your career, if you don't mind me asking?
Okay, that's us with 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Lauren with another bit. Dropping bits left and right tonight. W Lauren in the chat. 97, Josh. That's pretty good, Josh. Another bit. Still on Logitech pedals. You're crazy for that. We are in our 25% range, so our tires are a little bit hurting. Oh, Logitech pedals. Yeah, Remy, did you see the Alpine track racer? That's 1K. Crazy. Haven't played career mode since 2021. It all depends on the track for me, Remy, honestly. And the setup right now, obviously we're not faring pretty well. Wouldn't say it's all that worth it. We're just losing time. We're fighting for nothing here. Proper cockpit is better than that. Another bit from Lauren. I'm running 69, might be too easy. Decent level, do you play the game much? All the time, Eric says. Eric, if you're beating the AI constantly, you should try and turn it up a little bit just to make it a little bit more challenging for yourself. But also, if you're just trying to enjoy yourself, whatever AI
Right, we've got enough
you
fuel
want.
for 3 more laps.
Goes from Formula style in like it goes from GT to Formula style in like a minute. Who's the mod? I can't send the link here. The mod is a bot, Remy, and the reason I have people that can't send links is so people can't join the chat and spam it as a bot. Shay's in the Discord, and you guys should have each other on Discord if you just want to send it to him there. Try upping your AI level just a bit, and it doesn't work out, just put it back to the original level. Can I recommend you an AI level? Josh, Eric, I think Josh is talking to you, by the way, brother. He might be talking to me, and if Josh, if you're talking to me, brother, I'll take any recommendation you want. kids pick those. Well, tell the kids thank you for all the bits. Been dropping bits left and right tonight, and it's very much appreciated. There's a giant yellow flag. It looks like a Mercedes is out.
Information on Ocon. They seem to have an
Check
issue.
disco story. That's 100K. Apparently, I tried out one of their racing F1 arcade versus I had that kind of money since they don't have force feedback on 100%. An F1 arcade. Oh, he's not out of the race. He must have spun. We'll have to see what happened to Russell at the end of the race.
Okay, clear.
Of course, now we got him behind us. That's not great. I am lapping the AI average. Yeah, if you're lapping them, brother, you definitely need to turn it up. No offense. Might crack it up to 80. Try it. It helps you get used to the AI. It does help you get used to the AI, and it helps you also get used to side-by-side racing. Oh, def by that. Yeah, right. Where's the nearest spank? Let's go rob one. Just kidding. You better be kidding. Can I get a loan for 200K to buy a sim rig? I'm not paying it back. Tires are at 40% here. How many laps to go, Formula? Formula, this is the last lap. Unfortunately, we're sitting P14 out of the points right now. I believe our teammate is in the points. I am dive bombing and I'm qualified. The 2 seconds. Also, 2 seconds slower than me. If they're 2 seconds slower than you, then you can turn the difficulty up 20 clicks and you could still be faster than them. Every click that you turn the difficulty up, it's 1/10. So if you turn it up 10 clicks, it's a second. Those of you who didn't know that, now you know. Every time you turn it up 1 tick, it's a 1/10 of a second, and if you turn it up 10 ticks, it's a full second. Josh, if you're asking my current AI level, this race we did 108. Unfortunately, it didn't pay out for us. We ended up coming home P14. Now Rim, I'll join you. Rigs in F1 Arcade. Don't even run F1 23. It's on R Factor. Take a loan, run to the Bahamas. You be the getaway. I get the money. I'm on. Got a U.S. passport. Won't get stuck. Good to know. Got some people planning bank heists in my chat.
I can see the drivers starting to approach the podium for the victory celebrations. A real team victory.
Alrighty, unfortunately, we didn't come home with any points there at the Japanese Grand Prix.
It's time to see how this result affects the Drivers' Championship.
Our teammate does secure some points.
Gains at the top of the table. Well,
let's go see what happened to George at the end of the race. Here we go. Let's see what happened to George. It looks like it's going to be a mistake. Looks like he's losing the tires a little bit. Maybe it's lap 18. Let's see what George does, and then we'll go ahead and jump online with Remy and Shay. Get a couple races in before we call it a night. Just a mistake. He just spins. Is that Perez who hits him? That is Perez who hits him. Perez loses his wing from that. And there we go. Last night race with Shay was good. Eric, I agree, brother. The race against Shay was good. We're going to be helping Remy practice Coda tonight. It's a rare case of the AI making a mistake there. We'll double check the standings. We stayed P9 so far in the drivers. We're 9 points ahead of our teammate. So we're still, it's close. Draco with the follow. Appreciate you. Welcome into the stream. We sit 20 points ahead of Aston in the constructors. How do you feel about Lewis moving to Ferrari Formula? Honestly, if he thinks that it's what's best for his career, I got to support him. He's my favorite driver. And if Mercedes weren't willing to give him what he needed and what he wanted, then that's on them. Appreciate the follow, Draco. Hello, how are you? I'm doing pretty good, brother. Appreciate you for asking. It's been a pretty good day. How are you doing on this lovely Friday? That was the end of round 13. We are going to call it there. We're going to move to our online session with Remy and Shay. Of course, if anyone else wants to join, you're more than welcome to. Won't be a full online lobby just because I'm good. Just started playing this game yesterday. Currently learning Canada. Draco, that's awesome to hear, brother. Welcome in. Starting probably at just the right time. F124 is about to be released. I don't know what got you into it, but welcome in. I appreciate you for stopping by. If there's anything I can help to create, maybe see, that is something that I did forget. We are gonna have to be right back. I'll have to delete the livery mod that I have currently because I will not be able to, like, a full hour practice session, one shot quali. Dog, I don't know if we can do an hour practice session. I mean, I'm only gonna be on stream for 30 minutes. Been watching the races for quite a while now. Just learned they were games of my favorite type of racing. That's sick, Draco. Welcome in, brother. Appreciate you stopping in. We are gonna have to be right back. We'll throw the be right back screen on. I seem to have missed that one. So far, I hate Canada, Draco says. Remy, I mean, we can do a little bit of a practice session if you want. We can do a longer qualifying if you want to do that.
Holding on to what I know, to everything I've learned, what is real and fabricated. What is wrong? What is my problem? How can I get out of this world that I created? Fighting the storms in my head.
Full practice, full quality, 100% race. Is it okay if I join in the VC? Yeah, Remy, you can go ahead and join in the VC, brother. I don't know if you can see the permissions or not, but I'm just in the stream chat. I'll pull you in here. Just be wary that we are live. Shay, I don't know if we can do a full practice, full quality, 100% race. I still need to be off tonight sometime. If you guys want to do a long race, we have to do a shorter qualifying session. But if you want to do longer qualifying, we can do a shorter race. It's really up to you. I know that Remy wants to practice. We're going to try and get it figured out as soon as we can. Short practice session. So Remy says short practice session, long race. One shot quality, 25% race. We can do a short qualifying session if you want. And then whenever you're ready, you can just retire. And whenever all of us are ready, we can retire and end the session faster. We will be back just as soon as our files are done. I mean, if you want to do the one-shot quali and 25% race, we can do that. I'm down with whatever, man. I will make the rules whatever you want so you can get comfortable. About halfway done on our files. Should be through and able to be back on in just a minute. I do apologize. I forgot that we would have to do this. So, that is my fault. Also, whether you're in the YouTube chat or the Twitch chat, make sure you check out !W. You'll find a link to W Energy, code GHOST for 10% off. It's the cleanest energy drink on the market. It's the best tasting energy drink I've had, and I don't get paid to say that. I promise you. Josh asks, can you recommend a setup for Baku and Canada? Josh, I'm in the VC. Can you drag me? What up, Remy? Welcome, brother. Josh, as soon as we load up F1, I can pull up some setups for Baku and Canada. I don't know if I have a setup around Baku, but I know I have a Canada setup. Draco says, is there a specific tire type I use for Canada? I've been using mediums. Ultimately, the tire is personal preference. You'll find out that every single track's different. I don't know if you're in a practice session or if you're in some kind of quick shot qualifying. Qualifying, obviously, you want to be using softs. I would say the best race tire overall is the medium, just in general. That's all I can really think of in my head. We're loading up F1 now. Alright, we are gonna load. What happened? Did it crash? Eric, I do apologize. We had to reinstall some files so we could race online. We're back now. We're about to jump back to our regular programming. We're back. I apologize. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for your patience. We should be able to get a race going now. Alright, so I was told one-shot qualifying session. 25% race. We're going to turn it on invite only, just that way we don't have anyone random joining. Alright, let's see. Invite Remy, invite Shay. Find Coda. We'll do 25%, one-shot qualifying. I'm guessing that you're practicing for a league. So, where's it at? I'm guessing it's for league practice. So we're gonna do normal settings. Equal car performance is gonna be on. Hard fuel mode. We'll do standard damage. Of course. Of course. We got Shay in here. We're just waiting on Remy.
Oh, I just realized my mic was off all the time.
Oh, here we go. We got Remy.
Yeah, give me a second, yeah. Trying to save this setup. I was testing out different setups.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. I apologize.
Yeah.
We
Oh,
leave.
no worries.
We leave this lobby. We'll be back. 1 second. We need to pull a setup for Baku and Canada. Alright, we can do that. Canada.
Oh, we're doing Canada as well.
No. This is for a viewer.
Ah, fair enough.
When I move out of my house, I'm gonna go online. Are you still gonna be streaming in 10 years? I mean, Eric, that's a bold question. I don't know for sure. It's hard to say if I'll be streaming in 10 years. I want to say yes, but I don't know for sure. Alright. Josh, hopefully you're still here. Canada. Where is it at? Did I scroll past it? No, I didn't. What is happening? Okay, here we go. Canada. We got front wing 39, rear wing 29. 55 on throttle, 50 off throttle. 2.8 on the camber, 1 on the rear camber, 0.04 toe out, 0.14 toe in. Suspension from the top down, numbers are 28, 8, 6, 1, 33, 36. Brakes are subject to change throughout the lap, but I keep it on 55, 54% brake bias, sometimes change to 55 through the hairpins. And then your tire pressure is going to be 22.5 for your fronts and 20.3 on the rears. Hopefully that helps you out, Josh. Alright, here we go. We're going to start another lobby. Remy, hopefully you're ready to go.
Yep. Once I am ready.
Perfect. Cheers, appreciate it. Yeah, no problem, Josh. Anytime, brother. I can, after the lobby, I'll jump to Baku and see if I have it set up there.
Right, 1 second. I'll join now.
Hit Remy with an invite, hit Shay with the invite. Alright, we're at Coda. F123 cars. I'm guessing this is for a league race.
Yeah.
Okay. So, strict corner cutting. Formation lap's going to be off. Hard fuel mode. Car performance is equal. Car damage standard. And we'll send a couple more invites just so that way y'all can get in here.
Yep, trying to join now.
Heard that. Guess we should pick our team. We'll go Aston tonight. We'll see if the Aston Martin won't break for us. Got Shay in now. There's Remy.
Actually, I'll join the team that I'm actually league racing in.
Are
Racing
you
in the Alpha Tauri tomorrow.
cool with one-shot qualifying?
Yeah, I'm fine with it.
Okay. Well, I'm pretty much ready to go.
I'm ready too.
But either way, we push on. Oh, it's wet. Okay. Well, here we go.
Oh no, it's a wet quali. That's fine.
That's what happens here in Texas. All right. Let's get it going. Good luck to you.
You too.
We invalidate there. It's unfortunate. It is pretty unfortunate. I think we had a good showing. Honestly, we could have been P1. Could have outperformed both of them, but here we go. Hopefully the rain dries up. We're not hoping for a wet race, but either way, we push on. Does sound like Remy's locked in, honestly. He's just focused. The unfortunate thing for me is that they're not trying to read chats and keep up with what's going on. So they have all their focus on the lap.
Ooh, oh my, that was a hectic lap.
We all would have been pretty close had I not invalidated right at the end of the S's. I was literally probably a hair's length away.
Yeah.
Either way. Hopefully it dries up. Looks like it's gonna rain. I am seeing a rain incoming, so maybe we go a little bit lighter on the fuel. All right, let's get to it. It's gonna rain.
Yeah. I forgot
Good luck.
to change my tire patches. But that's fine.
It's gonna be a good race. We're going to be deafening throughout parts of this race just to try and stay
Watch
vocal.
the conditions. We think there's rain coming pretty soon. Be careful. Dries definitely seem like the fastest tyre at the moment.
I'm trying to deafen and stuff so I can still stay talking to the stream and not be in your ear. It's unknown how much ERS they have. I am just kind of sitting back, letting them fight.
Let's use that overtake button a bit more.
I think it was our time to make that move. Remy with a little bit of wheel spin. Can we do some races tomorrow? Josh, what time? It depends on the time that you're asking, but here comes the rain now. Rain starts already.
Oh, it's slippery.
Okay, we've got 12 laps of fuel remaining. Okay, conditions are going to keep deteriorating for 10 minutes at least. Okay, dries seem like the best tyre for now.
Oh,
Unfortunately
Okay,
for Shay, he's
DRS
not
is
on
now
his
available.
regular wheel.
oh, why is he on?
He's on his Logitech wheel. His Moza
You're
motherboard
leading
broke,
the pack, that's
and he's
P1.
been waiting for the part to come in for like a month.
That's a shame.
Can you do 6 or 7 in the UK, Josh? UK. What time is it for you right now, Josh?
Probably 11. Wait, I don't even know what time it is. 11:55.
Okay, mate, don't worry about the damage. I've got some
Oh,
new strategy
what's going on?
options if you go and check your MFD.
Apparently, I picked up damage.
Got that confirmed.
Do you?
It must be phantom damage. My engineer's talking about pitting this lap.
I see.
I don't know where I could have picked up damage. Thought we were.
We're
I
not
thought we
certain
stayed
which is
clean
the
there.
best tyre right now, dries or winters. Okay,
Nearly
we'll
11
take
right
this
now. So it's 4 hours difference. So about 2 o'clock. It'd have to be closer to 4, honestly, Josh, for my time. So probably like 9 for you.
I spun out.
Remy spun. It's unfortunate.
Okay, clear.
Still plenty of race to go.
They need to reflect this session like in real life. Oh shit. Spun again.
We're in the box. Shay did make the right call with starting on the soft tires. That was probably optimal. It's what we should have
Okay,
done.
Go, go, go. That was a
Luckily,
fantastic
he's
stop,
still
faster than we were
behind us,
expecting.
so he didn't make any moves for it.
Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now.
Is it okay if you slow down for me?
Slow down a little bit, Shay. I could do 9, but I doubt it. The only thing is, Josh, is that most of the time, I usually can't get on my computer until like 4 o'clock my time, which is like 8 p.m. for you. So, if you could do 8, I could race then. But this is, of course, practice for Remy and his league race tomorrow. So, of course, we will slow down, give him chances to race side by side. Also, give him chances to race in mixed conditions because the rain is supposed to get
Inters
worse.
seem to be the fastest tyre for now.
So, as this race goes on, the rain will get progressively worse.
Come on, you can win that place back.
Alright, I'm done. What?
Was it an illegal overtake?
Yeah, it was.
The rain's getting worse, be very careful.
Alright, there's the signal from the engineer. The rain's getting worse.
Rain's getting worse, be very careful. Inters look like the best tyre for now.
We might be diving into the box again for a set of wet tires.
I'm so bad.
Right, we need to get past here. Use overtake, use
So
overtake.
bad on wet race.
It's alright. We all are. Weather report.
The rain's getting worse, be very careful. Inters seem to be the fastest tyre for now.
Okay, lucky for us, Inters are still fastest. We're going to try and keep our information away from Remy. We are in the same voice chat, so I will have to keep deafening. I'm sure we can catch up to Shay. As these conditions get worse, we're all just going to keep struggling more and more, and it's going to be a battle to see who can keep the car from not spinning.
Inters look like the best tyre for now.
It is getting pretty wet. We're going to try and get this move on Shay right here.
Okay, good work. Great pass.
A little bit sketchy on the exit there. Rain is just coming down worse.
Inters seem to be the fastest tyre for now.
Picked up our first warning. Still enters fastest. Josh says you can do 8 o'clock.
Inters look like the best tyre for now.
Well, Josh, if you can do 8, we can get some racing in tomorrow, brother.
And we're still happy that we're on the right tyres at the moment.
Still think Enters are the best tires. Fortunately, I just have to keep listening to the engineer.
Okay, so heavy rainfall here to stay for a while. Doesn't look like it's moving on anytime soon. Inters seem to be the fastest tyre for now.
Some side-by-side action behind us. We can see it in our rear view. Looks like Remy does pull ahead. Again, I appreciate everyone stopping in the stream tonight. Whether you're on the Twitch stream or the YouTube channel, I appreciate all the love from everybody. Is this setup good enough for Spain? 16 on the front wing, 12 on the rear wing. I think that's, I mean, that sounds about right. I think I run a little bit lower than that. I think I run like 14 and 11, maybe. I don't remember the exact wing setup that I run around Spain, honestly.
The radar suggests that this heavy rain will be with us for a while now. Inters look like the best tyre for now.
Do you have another moment?
I died.
Oh,
Green flag. Virtual safety car, virtual safety car. Reduce speed immediately
It's
and
fine.
keep a positive
I guess
delta.
I'll just
Okay,
practice
the
on hand
virtual
control.
safety car
It's alright.
deployed. Slow down and maintain a positive
Shay,
delta. There's
it's
been
up
an
to you,
incident
brother. We
resulting in a high
can
level of debris on the track. Be
either
careful. Okay,
retire
safety
and
car
start a new
deployed.
one,
Safety car's been deployed.
or we can
Watch
just
your
go,
delta. Make sure you keep it positive as we catch
call
the
it
lag.
there.
Okay, we've been informed due to increasing risks, they're moving from a virtual to a full safety car. Full
I'll
safety
practice
car.
tomorrow.
Okay, I've
I'll
got a
see you.
brand new race strategy on your MFD if you want to go and check it out.
What'd you say?
I'll practice tomorrow. I'll see ya.
Are you sure?
Yep. I'll be fine.
We're
It's 12
retiring
now.
right now.
Nah, it's 12 now. Gotta go get some rest.
Alrighty, brother.
Yeah. Alright, see ya. Bye bye.
Good luck tomorrow.
Alright, thanks.
I set a 113.4. I mean, that sounds pretty decent. Shay, unfortunately, Remy is gonna call it there. It's midnight where he's at. He's got to get some sleep. He wanted to get some good practice in for the league race, but hopefully the league race stays dry. That's all I've got to say. Not anything against him. I can barely race in the rain either. I'm just saying, for overtaking possibilities and for the race sake, let's hope it's a dry race. In Q3, I set a 112.987. Yeah, and see, I mean, it all depends. If you're talking about like a Grand Prix mode, then I could give you a baseline. But if you're talking about like a career mode, it all depends on what season you're in and how upgraded your car is. Like, yeah, I agree, Shay. I don't like a wet race either. But we're probably gonna call it there. Those of you who did stop in tonight, I appreciate it. If you missed the stream and you're tuning in now, we're gonna be live again next week, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. Probably on Saturday. Still Iron Grand Prix mode. 112.987 in Q3. I mean, the track does still ramp up a decent bit. Let's see. Spain. What's my time? My time around Spain is a 112 flat in time trial. That's a pretty decent lap in Grand Prix mode, honestly, brother. But again, we're going to be live again next week, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday, 5 to 7 Eastern Standard Time. Look out for Saturday. It's going to be a stream. Probably 12 to 3:30, just depends on the day. But oh yeah, we will cover the setup for the Baku. One quick second. I apologize, Josh. Good question. Thank you for reminding me. Draco, appreciate you stopping by, man. Hopefully you enjoyed the stream. I hope if there's anything that you need or any tips I can give you, of course, I'm here. all those days that I just listed. And if you want to race, we can race together. If you don't want to race, if there's something I can help out, then I'll gladly help out. All right, so my time is a 1:41.7 around Baku. We're top 14%. I don't know when the last time I set a lap around Baku is, but we will check it. And after the setup, we'll go ahead and call it there because we're already 10 minutes over. I need to get dinner started. I do appreciate all the love tonight. Again, everyone that stopped in, very much appreciated. We're going to be live again on Tuesday, so make sure you stay for that. So it looks like we set that lap in February. So let's go ahead and load the setup. And let's see. Alright. For the wings, we got front wing 28, rear wing 22. 55% on throttle, 50% off throttle. I want to learn at least 3 tracks before racing. Learn Australia, now learning Canada. That's smart though. You should at least learn a couple tracks before jumping in. Suspension. Your camber is going to be far right on both. And your toe out, toe in is going to be far left. It's pretty much standard on almost every single track. Suspension, I'll read from top down. We're going to go 36, 9, 5, 1, 31, 34. And then on the brakes, again, subject to change throughout the lap. Sometimes I usually keep it around 53%. Sometimes I'll jump it to 55%, especially around the castle section, because I want the car to even out as much as possible without dropping down, so that way I can keep as much minimum speed through the corners. But 100% brake pressure, 53% brake bias. You can change this throughout the lap. Again, this is all based on your personal preference. And then tire pressure, you're going to want to go 22.4 on the rears. Sorry, on the fronts, and 20.4 on the rears. Hopefully you caught all that. If you didn't catch all that, Josh, just go to the time trial boards. We are friends. I know that you don't jump on time trials much, but we are friends. Jump on the time trial boards, and any lap, any track you're trying to find a setup for, you can go to the time trial boards, go to the friends leaderboard, and you can just find my name. And I can almost bet you that that's the same setup I use throughout the race, with a little bit of tweaks here and there. Sometimes I change the brake pressure, sometimes it's not the brake pressure. I change the brake bias a little bit, and I change the tire pressure, especially if it's in the race. But if there's any other tracks, and if I'm not on, just jump on time trial. You don't even have to do a lap. Just jump on time trial. Jump to the friends leaderboard. Check out the setup. Maybe see if you can drive a few laps in the time trial, and then call it from there. But I do appreciate everyone stopping in tonight. We're going to be live again on Tuesday. Same time, 5 to 7 Eastern Standard Time. Make sure you come to the stream. I appreciate everyone else having a good night. Hope you have a good weekend, and we will catch you guys later. Peace.